Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
In a world, there was one podcast that made all others look like silly little part-time, half-baked ideas that should have been thrown in the trash can after being written down. That's a super long-winded way of saying that Drunk Theory Podcast is the best-kept secret out there right now. They're a bunch of idiots talking about conspiracy theories, and when these four come together, they have the capability to solve just about any question coming their way. But keep in mind, they're idiots, so sometimes they won't have the answer. But we guarantee you'll end up laughing so hard you cry or urinate in your pants. I don't make the rules here. So let Matthew, Kara, Kelly, and Ryan give you everything you never know you needed, and more. Only on Drunk Theory Podcast, available on all major streaming platforms. More conspiracies coming soon.
Steal your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
Aleister goes dead serious for the first time in his whole life.
Like Victor's just exasperated.
He has an angry emoji in his right eye.
Yeah.
Two words he hates more than anything in the universe: no and nap.
His
In
right
that
eye just grows a little
sequence.
face with like the little pointed down eyebrows.
All right, garage. And he takes down, y'all understand him saying that, and he takes you to the garage. You got your mech in there.
I'll have the tab, because I've got the device in one arm and I've got the tablet in the other, and I'll just kind of be like, have this glazed look in my eyes as I kind of look at the tablet again, and I'll look at the tablet for a minute or so, and then I'll look back at the device, and then I'll look back at the tablet.
Okay.
Hi, Carl.
Are you wanting to... Oh, no, you're in the workshop area.
Okay.
Not necessarily where the cars are.
Then I'll
You do notice that you see Knit's van, though, and it's all trashed and full of bullet holes.
But now it has a dragon on the side.
Yeah.
does it have the good paint job?
Yeah, it does have the dragon paint job, but it's all fucked up. It looks like Knit's had been working on it.
I was looking at the tablet and device again. I'll take a brief second to kind of glance up, and I'll look at Nitz's van, just be like, nice. And then I'll look back down at the tablet.
Yeah, y'all just hear him say nice. Y'all do hear that.
I've been talking crazy talk this whole time. I'll just look up perfect English or perfect common. Nice.
But I can't see.
And
Carl.
no, Carl's not in Carl's not in
Carl's out
repairs.
running errands. Sorry.
Carl's in a different adventure.
we sent him off on an errand. Yeah. Carl picked up a second job for DoorDash.
Yeah.
In our universe.
He's working for Cthulhu Eats. And
so your mech's there.
I'll wheel myself over to the mech suit and start getting myself like strapped in and worked into the suit.
Are you a bag of holding your tablet and device?
Yeah.
While
I'll keep that stuff with me.
Well, Aleister still being in the elevator, while waiting impatiently.
Mm-hmm.
We'll actually talk to Manrose.
Okay.
So Manrose, you seem to have some clue of what's going on here. What exactly is Julian trying to do?
He said that he built a device and he feels the need to go and test it out. He doesn't know what it does.
You don't happen to know anything about that device, do you?
It looks like a pile of junk to me.
Well, I guess we agreed in that.
I'm gonna whip over across from where I'm at. Just like, I heard that, Manrose, but I'll do it in that language.
No, you don't have control. You don't have control over that. But
damn it.
You say it in common. You say it in common.
I heard that, Manrose.
Sarah said to watch him in case he went into one of those weird things where he's not Julian, and that's how he built it. And
well,
where's Sarah?
I mean, I don't think that's like what happened before. Maybe a little bit, maybe like a tiny bit, maybe a little itty bitty bit. But I know where I am, and I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm gonna do, and I got this device, and I gotta use it.
And Sarah also said that we should not stop him. So by that logic, we should just let him do whatever test he's trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all heard him.
I'm sold.
So I guess the choices are,
yeah,
like either we just let him do whatever it is he's trying to do, or we just ignore everything that Sarah said and just go back to sleep.
Wish I was crazy more often.
she said to watch him, so I guess we'll watch him.
Okay, and I'll power up the mech suit and start kind of moving around and get acclimated to being back in it, and be like, okay.
Yep.
And I'll clap my hands together, but I won't clap my hands together into such force in which I cast Shatter and destroy the garage, but I'll just kind of clank them together and be like, okay, portal room.
Seal room.
Seal room.
Okay, so y'all get back in the elevator. Seal room. Or I guess Julian gets back in the elevator because the other two stayed.
Did we already make a joke with the seal room that actually just has seals?
Yes, we've
y'all
made
made the
definitely-
seal room
we
joke.
definitely
season
have made
one.
that joke.
every single time we have to. It's important.
Every time I think about it, that's for sure. Like literally every time he says seal room.
We use the bathroom before we leave.
Yeah.
I like to think that there's a big sprawling, like really nice bathroom, like, do you remember, did anyone ever watch Ally McBeal? I wasn't like dedicated to it or anything.
Not really.
But they had like this gigantic, really nice, like unisex bathroom where they would have scenes in the bathroom with the different characters. I'm imagining the DDA.
Oh
has
yeah,
a
no,
really
I do
big,
nice remember
bathroom.
that just from catching it.
Yeah,
I'll take
the DDA has one of those. We stopped there real quick.
It probably actually has like one of those like lounge areas like before the bathroom. Like like you get in really nice places.
Plus it's got a couple stalls that are just giant like sand litter boxes because of the multiple cat members of the DDA.
Well, I can't say that all cat members would be as distinguished as Aleister, but Aleister does not use a litter box.
Yeah. He uses the toilet.
As we established.
Yes.
We did the world building on that.
Although I will grant you that we can't guarantee that all of the cat members have been as distinguished.
Some of them might just press the digitation as like doing the deed. It never hits anything. It just disappears.
Like that sounds like the best use of a gate spell ever.
So you don't even have to go. You just use your magic and it just disappears from the internal organs.
You use a gate spell.
Can I have that?
Like best use of a gate spell ever. Just open a gate like right at their butt and just to
a litter box planet. To the litter box realm.
Yeah, he uses a teleportal and he turns on the portal that he had in his house in the Dreamlands, and he just sends wherever that goes. That's where he sends the waste. We're gonna
it's
discover
a portal
like,
to the elemental plane of litter.
Dimension.
That's what Evangeline was working on. She was working on a way for the robot to poop.
That's why Haster is trying to actively get after us. It's because we're just sending him cat shit daily, and he's just sending this.
We're sending cat crap to the source.
No wonder they're all pissed off at us. Quit sending us shit.
Oh man,
that's why they needed all the dimensions
our trailer for season 3. Our trailer for season 3. There's lots of horror and cosmic beings and plenty of cat poop world building.
God, cat poop world building.
Oh Lord.
All right. So as y'all get to the seal room, there's already a Dreamlands portal open, separate from the seal, and Sarah and Tanasha are jumping out as y'all get there.
Oh, hello, you two.
Sarah.
Hello.
Sarah, Julian built that. And he'll
is that how I do it? How I did the voice?
I'll be walking over to the portal right now. Just
Tanasha.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Yes, he seems to still be in one of those fugue states, so I guess we'll just observe as you requested.
I'm not in a fugue state. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yes, like I said.
You want to stop to explain it to Sarah real quick before we go?
It without like turning my head and looking at the portal, and I'll just like kind of like casually like lift up the device in my hand and just be like, we're going to use this with the portal. I have a very good feeling about this.
You're going to use it with the portal?
Well, I think how would I use it actually?
You have the urge to go into the Dreamlands.
Oh yeah. We're going into the Dreamlands with this device.
Yes, he doesn't even know what it is, so who knows?
No, but I feel very confident in its ability to do something.
Well, I apologize for not being able to get back with you. I slightly heard your communication, but I was jumping from moon to moon looking for Tanasha. Yes, and I was bathing in the moonlight.
Oh, yes, that is quite appealing.
Yes, cat bathings themselves. It's all very droll. Can we go on to where I go to the Dreamlands now? I would really like to do this now.
Well, yeah, Sarah was telling me that you dialed into here, and I actually quite enjoy this place. It's nice, relaxing. There's not much going on, so I don't know why you came here.
I can't stand the Dreamlands. It's very strange, but I have this compulsion to go there and use this thing that I have created. I am compelled to go there.
Tanasha like hops up on like, you're holding the device in your hand, in the mech hand. Okay, so she's gonna jump on your arm and like look at it, and she like takes her paw and she's like, "What does this do?"
Do not touch that, and I will bat Tanasha away.
So rude.
Well, I don't climb up on you and start poking stuff that belongs to you now, do I?
She stretches like, I guess you got a point. I'll accompany you into the Dreamlands. Do all of you have means to go in?
Yeah. And Victor just hold his arm up. Little bracelet
defeated. I guess we're doing this today.
I'm guessing Julian. We did establish Julian still wears the bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay. And Aleister doesn't need it.
Aleister assumed that question was not directed at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, I guess if you need to go in there, there's no better time than now.
I 100% agree with you. Words I did not think I would say.
And she just hops into the portal, and Sarah's like, I don't know what's going on. I guess we will see what happens. Just as soon as you find something, report in.
Yes, I will let you know exactly what happens. Yes.
We'll say whether you find something or not, report in 5 hours.
I have
Tanasha open up a portal, and we can communicate.
No doubt that I will find whatever is that I'm going in here to do. I have 100% confidence that this is going to work.
All right. Be safe. Y'all go through the portal.
Yeah. Aleister's not waiting around.
Yes. Victor will reluctantly drudge through the portal after everyone else has gone through. Victor is not confident.
And y'all have all your
stuff,
okay. like yeah.
Yeah, Victor's clothed. He's got his backpack on. He's good. He's got his Dow belt.
All right, so all of you are in the Dreamlands. It's just like a nice, open, pretty purple grassed field.
It's not like broken pieces of the everything around or anything.
Not where you're at.
Around.
No. Like you see some off in the distance. You see 4 moons that are spread throughout the sky. Lots of stars.
As terrible as I
remember.
remember.
Is the portal remaining open behind us?
Tanasha closes it after y'all get through. Sarah's not coming.
Well, I knew that. I just didn't know if the portal was going to stay open or not.
No,
Sarah's going to come along, and she still expects you to report in 5 hours.
Yeah. No, I didn't think Sarah was coming. I was just not sure if the portal was going to remain open just where it was or if it was going to close. That's all.
No, because Tanasha controls it, so she would have turned it off.
Cool.
Well, I guess here we are. Not the.
Do I turn it on here, or is there a specific spot I need to go within the Dreamlands?
No, you feel like a where it felt kind of dormant to you before, like you can actually feel like a hum from it where it actually has a power source now. Like it's powered by the Dreamlands.
Good.
Powered by Dreamlands.
do.
Dreamlands inside.
Yes.
And Tanasha's just kind of rolling around in the grass.
just rolling. Simple creatures.
They're still cats.
Well, I guess since we're here, if you're trying to decide some things, I may as well stretch my legs.
Yeah, just do it as whatever you
Aleister's going to jump off towards one of the moons.
Okay.
Wait, Aleister's what?
Aleister went to leap towards one of the moons.
Successfully?
Y'all just y'all just watch him take off. And are you coming back?
Yeah, he'll be coming back.
Yeah. So y'all just watch him and like just cat Superman jump to the moon, and then he comes back and lands like it's nothing, like he just jumped off a shelf.
Victor's gonna try to jump and see how high he can jump.
You jump the height that you normally jump.
Oh. Yes. I bring scientific discovery, and you guys are just lollygagging.
Well, I'm not stopping you from turning it on.
Christ. All right. Let me set
This operation was your idea.
Set this down here. And I'm going to look at the tablet for a second and then look at the device. And I'm going to activate it.
Okay. So when you flick the switch, the light on it turns red. And it kind of it whirs up. That hum turns into a whir. And Aleister, like this like light tether comes out of the device and attaches to you, and you kind of focus up into the sky, and like one of the dots in the sky, the stars or whatever, it kind of like lights up to you, and you sense a planet there.
Do I like feel anything? Like does it feel like it's physically doing anything, or just like the sensation of knowing that there's a planet over there?
Yeah, you don't really. It doesn't hurt or like grass. I guess you kind of feel like a warmth from the tether would be like the only thing you would feel, but it's kind of relaxing and yeah, you for some reason you're just focused on this location.
Like he turned Aleister into like Google Maps. Aleister
Turn left in 1 billion miles.
Yeah, exactly. Turn left in 5 light years.
And and you have it in your hand, Julian, and the tether. Well, I guess the light kind of like comes from it into you, and you light up as well. And like you have a tethered connection to Aleister now with the light tether. Disgusting. And then the tether leaps out to Victor as well, and it tethers to Aleister too.
So what exactly are you doing here?
It's all according to plan.
All according to cake.
Y'all don't get any of that Google Maps or Dreamlands Maps stuff. Like y'all just feel that warmth, and you're tethered to Aleister. If Aleister moves, you kind of feel like you're moving with him against your will.
Haha!
You won't go very
Victor's
far.
been moving against his will all morning.
Like Aleister just curls up and naps. Like, oh well. No. So I don't know exactly what this thing is, but apparently it made me feel a planet. Like, it's very strange.
It's not attaching to me.
Well, I suppose Julian was probably rather short-sighted when he developed the machine.
No, I know exactly
that
what
makes
I'm doing,
sense.
and it's doing exactly what I designed it to do.
He says, unconvinced himself.
Yeah. No offense taken, Tanasha.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you anyways.
Would you say something?
So I don't know. Like this planet seemed to come into my understanding whenever the tether came along. So I don't know. Do you suppose that you were trying to get us to go there?
Yes. Based on, let me check tablets and some of the pages. No. This one has a funny doodle of you, Aleister. No. This, yes, right here. Yes, a rudimentary drawing, more of a roughing, really. Yes, we need to make our way towards where the beacon is indicating.
You're just making this up, aren't you?
No, it's all written here. Look. And I'll just
You got a little drawing. Yeah, he shows it to you, and it's got a like a night sky, and there's just like this one star at the top, like he did a shade drawing kind of deal with like a pencil, and there's like this bright like looking star in the sky, and then it's got a little cat leaping towards it from the ground. and then behind it you see two like tethers attached to a drawing of a pretty cool looking mech suit, and then a mythos school, like drawn as a mythos school, not a human.
A little stick man wearing a hat and a trench coat.
A trench coat.
That's how much detail he put into the Victor drawing.
He's smiling.
And it looks like they're being pulled by the cat.
Oh, I see. So you're just incapable of getting there, so you needed help. But rather than ask, you just decided to build some kind of device to try and do it for you.
Well, also I had to be in the Dreamlands as well to do it.
Well, yes, obviously. It's not like we could get there otherwise.
I don't see why not. I mean, the device is going to work whether Tanasha is here or not.
Yes, Tanasha will have no problem following along.
And Julian has no clue what the hell the device was for.
No.
We all know this.
He didn't even know that page existed in his journal until he pulled it up and showed it to Aleister, pretending like he knew what was going on.
This one.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess, Tanasha, you may as well just follow me. I'm not sure if I can really point out the star properly to be able to reach the planet, but just follow me and it should be fine.
All right.
Second star to the right, straight on till morning.
Just to...
All right.
Oh, wait, third star to
just
left.
to...
Dang it.
And just to go ahead and like test before just leaping off into space with them in tow, like he's gonna just like jump to one of the near moons.
Oh, you're gonna just jump to the moon first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as like kind of a test.
All right. So you jump to the moon, and it is almost instantaneous at that short of a distance. And like, I would say like maybe a minute passes after you land, and then Tanasha shows up. So I don't know if you want to like role play like the initial jump and then Tanasha shows up a little bit after.
Well, that was unusual. Normally it takes a little longer to actually arrive. I don't suppose that this thing is some kind of booster?
Victor's just kind of like stunned. He's like,
Sure. Booster, yeah. That's what it does.
Well, if that's the case, and I guess Tanasha's still a little behind. Maybe Tanasha won't really be able to follow that well. I don't know.
What if I hold
Julian,
Yeah.
do you think you could...
You just pick Tanasha up. I mean, we've done this like several times. I don't understand.
I can put her in my bag, in my backpack.
You don't have to put her in. Just carry Tanasha. Why are you guys making it complicated?
Well, you probably want to hold on very tightly because we are going to be traveling very fast.
How did you get here so fast?
See,
As she lands.
I'm not exactly sure, but it seems that this device, beyond just tethering, also has some kind of, like, boosting component, making travel a lot faster.
Huh.
I don't know.
I guess I'm not going to be able to follow.
Well, unless you were to be carried by one of the other two. Although, that being said, I'm not entirely sure how that will actually affect you.
I'm not going to take my chances. That device may be protecting y'all in some way. I don't want to be ripped apart whenever you jump wherever you're jumping.
Suit yourself. I guess maybe if you could just, I don't know. Do you see that star out over there?
Just kick him.
I see a lot of stars.
Hey, look that way. What?
Yes, but that one. Like, I don't know. Do you think if I jumped there that you could follow my trajectory?
Right?
I don't know. I'll try and communicate with other champions and see that if maybe we can monitor you.
Well, I guess just try to catch up whenever you can.
Yeah, and if I can't, then you know where to find me.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose we would. All right, then I guess there's no reason to waste any more time. Let's go. And without waiting for any kind of response, or maybe even just waiting just long enough for somebody to try and respond, Aleister will just leap off in the direction of that planet.
Ah.
All right, so
Julian will follow suit.
Yes.
Oh, going.
You'll just yelp.
Yes.
All right, so this time it's not instantaneous. Like, y'all are just flying at, like, super fast speeds just through space. And y'all are just tethered behind Aleister, like, just being pulled the entire time. Like, I don't know, I'm doing my body where, like, my arms are out and shaking and stuff. Like, you're
We're being
like,
obliterated by
skydiving,
space
but being
dust
pulled.
and
Yeah,
rocks and-
debris going through us.
Yeah.
Actually, like,
take
if y'all were to,
48.
like, go through a star or planet
Bounce off a
or like
supernova,
some solid
into
body,
your ship
y'all
pretty
just
quick.
go straight through it. You don't even. Yeah, y'all just go straight through it. Like, you just kind of like just go through it like you're a ghost.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
That's how fast you're going. Y'all don't even realize it.
Ludicrous speed, go.
They've gone plaid.
We've gone to planet.
All right, so y'all are traveling for quite a while, and then Aleister, you start sensing that you're actually nearing the destination.
Okay, well, I'll deploy my landing gear.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going to say anything to anybody.
Decelerate.
No.
Yeah. Aleister will gladly
There's-
communicate
there is no
this to the
decelerate.
others.
There's only
no,
put-
wait.
No, wait, that's a different story.
All right, so y'all see Aleister, like, looks like he's, like, shaping his body to, like, land. And then,
Kind of twisting his body around, like getting his feet, like, in front of him, basically.
yeah, instead of just Supermaning it, like, he's actually, like, changing his body, and y'all see this. I don't know if y'all look at each other. Everything starts to get bright. Like, you just bright light in the direction you're going, and it's just brighter and brighter and brighter to where it's blinding, and then everything goes black for all three of you.
Hello, Aleister here. So, this was a fun little romp, following Julian around and doing whatever it is that he's doing anyway. I'm not sure that he really knows. He seems rather confused and, well, frankly, quite lost. We've been going some very strange places here in the building, and then out into the Dreamlands, and then out into space, which kind of brings up another question here. So, apparently he had decided to use me to be able to go and further his ideals without consulting me at all, which seems rather rude if you ask me. I mean, I didn't really have any choice in the matter. The whole thing just kind of happened despite any of my wishes. But I suppose it does prove just how much better cats really are. I mean, the humans wouldn't be able to do anything without us, I'm sure. Well, anyway, all music for this episode was written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios. If you want, you can visit us at microphonesandmonsters.com or micsandmonsters.com. And we've got a pretty nice website there now. It has all kinds of things like fan art or the episodes themselves or even other projects that we may be working on or working with. There's even a link to a merch shop for all kinds of fun little things that have all kinds of different images. You know, the really good ones have myself on them, but there are other things if you choose a lesser product. But thank you again for joining us, and I hope you join us next time on Microphones and Monsters.